So we're on case 4. Case number 4. Ready. I just got in from work. I don't normally record on the days that I work because I'm usually knackered. But it's more a case of I haven't got enough videos to sustain me until I record again. Right, so what's happening here?
Vic's name is Jessica Marnier. She's a temp secretary. Car
Oh
washes
god,
her
it's
nose
her.
and says she comes in every week.
Hate her.
Just to wash your car, right?
Right. Miss Marnier didn't strike him as the kind of girl who did drugs.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Something tells me that the outside of the car is the only place that's clean.
Blah 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 blah. CSI. Woo woo woo.
Before we get down to it, what's the status on your partner here? I heard Huntby talk to the sheriff.
He did. And the sheriff talked to me about conducting a formal review of our DNA testing protocols. Which I did. Nothing was compromised.
But I'm sure that won't satisfy the feds.
They can satisfy themselves.
Masturbation
We've got more
joke.
pressing matters to deal with. Right now, let's leave the vehicle where it is. So that means we'll only have full access to the front seats. When we have the coroner pick up the body for autopsy and impound transport the car back to the garage at the lab, we'll be able to finish processing the rest of the car wash.
That's the victim's roommate over there, named Veronica Carver. The owner of the car wash called her. All right. Well, I'll run our victim through the database, see if anything pops up. Let's get this done by the book, you two.
So that's supposed to mean bitch. Alright, let's go in and see what's happening. Yep, you're dead. Can I get in at all?
Looks like she's missing an earring.
There's a syringe over there. Let me in the fucking car.
We'll be able to process the brushes once we get the car moved to the garage.
That's not what I tried to
But
do.
let's make sure we've completely processed the initial scene
Shut
first.
up. I'm trying to process the scene, but it's just so hard to move. There's a syringe. Let me at it. Yes.
If our victim OD'd, then that may be our murder weapon.
There's a thing on the floor as well.
This GPS unit is broken. I'll take it back to Archie and see if he can recover any data from it.
Archie! Oh, I like Archie. Do you know why I like Archie? Because, and this is the one thing that I know about CSI, is that the guy who sometimes took over for Greg when Greg became a proper CSI person instead of a evidence processing person, lab person, he used to be a Power Ranger. I love that. I think his name's Archie Cow. He's lovely. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. But yeah, I love Archie. He's fantastic.
Our victim might have gotten into convulsions and knocked the GPS out of its holder.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
Got a usable print. Probably our victim's. We better run it anyway.
Why you gotta bring me down like that, woman? I think I've got all I could out of the car.
The surveillance cameras aimed at the car wash's entrance. If it's working, it must have caught our victim driving in. I'll check with the owner. Hello, Ms. Carver. We're from the Las Vegas Crime Lab. We just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, sure. I mean, of course. I'm just a little, you know, shaken. I see death all the time, but never like this. Never someone I was close to.
You see death all the time?
Oh, that sounds awful, doesn't it? I mean, I'm a registered nurse. I'm sorry if I sound a bit out of it. It's just that when the guy here at the car wash called me about Jesse, I'd just gotten off work in a double. He called me around 9 p.m., by the way, if that's important for you. Drugs? I really don't know. Maybe
So she's a
some
nurse,
occasionally.
and there's a syringe on the passenger
Never
seat.
anything else. You know, Veronica, it'll really help if you tell us the whole truth.
Okay, I've seen Jesse use cocaine a few times, but just recreationally. This is Vegas, right? Sometimes you do stuff you don't exactly write home about. Yeah, I knew about her little road trips. Jessie told me she liked to come here because she just loved the sound the brushes make as they clean your car. I guess they sound pretty damn good when you're stoned. I wouldn't know. Jessie seemed like she could handle it, you know? But all those drugs... Oh, who was I kidding? I should have done more to try to stop her. I should have tried to help her. But I only tried to mind my own business and pray she got better. Jessie's my roommate. What was my roommate? We live like 10 blocks from here. Just Will. I mean, his name is Guillermo Rice, but everyone calls him Will. He's an old school friend of mine, and he's Jessie's boyfriend. Oh, God, how am I going to tell him about this?
Thank you, Ms. Carver. You've been very helpful. Go get some sleep. We'll be in contact if we have any more questions.
Let's see if we can go to the lab. Uh. Ha 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 ha.
Well, it's definitely been used.
Shut up, woman. Why you gotta bring me down like that? I'm being very smart.
I'll call down to the coroner's office to arrange for the body to be picked up.
At least we can go. Well, that was last time. Are you sure you got everything? Shut up, Nick. No one likes you. Alright. Let's do prints first. Go away. Who's that? Ooh. Okay.
So the fingerprint on the GPS holder isn't Jessica Marnier's.
Who's that?
It belongs to Emmanuel Molina's.
Who's that?
And according to Mr. Molina's arrest record, he's no stranger to possession and distribution of narcotics. Right now, he's on parole, so we have an address for
What is
him.
going on with your
We'll have
hair?
Grass pay him a visit.
I've completed the autopsy on Jessica Marnier. Come on down when you get the chance.
Alright. Business. I'm just gonna do 3 and see what that does. I didn't think it would. It's worth a try though. See if we can do some kind of chemical thing for what was in the old syringe. Yeah. Oh no, shit. Yeah.
Okay. We have traces of cocaine and morphine in the syringe. Mixing uppers and downers, particularly two as strong as these, definitely runs the risk of heart attack, seizure, or stroke. That's consistent with the scene we found. We'll just have to confirm COD with Doc Robbins.
You'd think that mixing an upper and a downer would just have nothing happen. Don't ask me though. That's why I'm not a doctor. I'm stupid. Well, what do we do with the GPS then? Not on that, surely. Not on this, surely. You never know with this game what stupid stuff you might have to... Guess not. Let's go see Dr. Doom.
Hi, Doc. What you got?
Your victim's COD probably won't surprise you. Acute myocardial infarction caused by intravenous ingestion of benzoyl methyleconine
Oh,
and morphine.
God, that's such a long
Based on
word.
liver temp, I'd say her time of death is somewhere between 8 and 10 this evening. I did recover some skin cells from under her nails. Here they are.
Hooray.
The pattern of the bruising is very suggestive of a 4+1 on both arms.
Fingers on one side, thumb on the other.
Someone held your victim hard enough to leave an impression. I'd say very close to the time of her death. Tox indicates high levels of benzoyl methyleconine, but you know it better as cocaine. There are also toxic
Couldn't you have
levels
just
of morphine.
said that?
This particular drug combo you might also know better as a speedball. Inflammation of the tissue inside the nasal cavities is definitely consistent with recent habitual use, and dare I say, abuse of cocaine.
So Jessica Marnier may have been looking to kick her high up a notch.
Yeah, because it's all fun and games until your heart stops. Yes, it is. You know, this may be nothing, but your victim's medical records indicate that she was right-hand dominant. So you'd expect to find any injection points along her left arm, not her right. But maybe she was just desperate for a good vein. Obviously, I can't say anything with absolute certainty, What I can say is the bruising and the injection site are not inconsistent with a passenger inside the vehicle around the time of your victim's overdose.
That passenger may be Manuel Molina's. We need to talk to him as soon as possible.
You're also going to need Jessica Marnier's DNA and prints.
Hey,
Thank you.
I just thought you should know. Something strange has come up with Agent Huntby. No one can find him. It's been 48 hours, so the feds are asking me to put out a bolo for him. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. I'll let you know if I hear anything else. Also, we didn't have any luck finding Manuel Molina at his home address. Got a bolo out on him, too.
Impounds delivered Jessica Marnier's car to the garage. I want you to process it very carefully. I also want us to go back to the car wash and make sure we didn't miss anything. Now that the vehicle's gone, we can process the rest of the car wash. Let's take a better look at those brushes.
Righto. Oh, oh, oh.
Red fiber. The employees here wear red jumpsuits. I'll see if I can get a sample for comparison.
Oh. Oi.
That's the cup Veronica Carver was drinking out of. And it was lying there in plain sight. So, we don't need a warrant to collect a sample of her DNA.
Ha! Is that location searched? Yeah, it is. Right, let's go to the garage.
The owner of the car wash has kindly provided us with their surveillance footage. There was only one camera, but it might have picked up something useful.
Oh. Burpees. Okay. Ooh, hello. How did they not notice that when they were taking her body out?
Looks like there's some residue on it. Better get it analyzed.
Drugs. Oh.
That little tear could have been caused by any number of things. See if you can narrow it down a little.
Can I cast it?
That won't help you. That isn't what you want.
What do I want then? Do I want that? Oh, I want that. Okay.
That might give us a clue as to what exactly made that